on deck! Oh, well, nice to see you again. Must dash. Cheerio. My regards to your wife.
There you are, Hadrian's Wall, stretching from sea to sea across the entire country. Now that should keep the heathen Scots out.
Excuse me.
I told you we should have been on the other side.
Let's get rid of him. 007. Kind of, not a very good Irishman, that. 007. Cheers. As we say in the old country, L'chaim. I got put over a fellow in the bar one night. I said, why do you drink? He said, Why'd you have to go and ask me a question like that? Why'd you have to go and bring up all the sad memories? I said, well, why do you drink? He said, well, I've been married to two beautiful ladies. And they both died. and that's why I drink. I said, you mean you've lost two wives? I said, how did the first one die? He says, she died of mushroom poisoning. And I said, the second one? He said, a broken neck. I said, a broken neck? I said, how did she get a broken neck? He said, she wouldn't eat her mushrooms. You get the other drunk in a strip bar down in Soho. Standing by, and there's a girl stripping, and I said, take him off. Go on, take it off. Go on, take it off. And she eventually strips. And he goes, put it back on again. You get the two drunks talking. I wonder, do they play cricket up in heaven? You know what? Do they play cricket in heaven? He said, wait a minute, why do you ask a question like that? He said, well, I was just thinking, if God went into bat, you'd never get him out. Duck shooters. Drunks are great characters. Duck shooting. In the hide. Very early in the morning. Very cold. No sign of the duck. And I have a little drop of rum to keep warm. And still no sign of the duck. And I have another little drop. And still no sign of the duck. And I have another drop. And to the duck. One big, fat, lonely, dirty duck goes across the sky, all by himself. And the dog picks up his shotgun and goes, ba-doom, ba-doom, and that goes into the lake. And his friend is there and he says, that is what I call great shooting. He said, well, you're bound to hit one out of a whole flock. So he said, Ducky, go and get the ducky. And the dog, instead of jumping into the water and swimming to the duck, runs across the top of the water. Picks up the duck and comes back, and the fellow says, do you notice anything strange about that dog? He said, yeah, he doesn't swim. You thought that was going to be a religious gag, didn't you? I know. You get the elephant on the bus, gets on a bus on New Year's Eve, and sits there, and the bus is completely empty. And down the stairs comes the conductor. No. The pink of the cat is over there. Oh, sir. Welcome to my bus. Would you like a ticket? Yeah, I press the button, bell goes ding. When I get off the bus, goes around to the driver and he says, your conductor is drunk. He says, what do you mean, conductor? I'm looking at the driver. You know, they say that drink does us harm. Drink is said to do us harm. And somebody sent me a little poem which tonight I will read to you. It said that the horse and cow lives 30 years and nothing knows of wine and beer. The goat and sheep at 20 die, having never tasted Scotch or rye. A sow drinks water by the ton, at 18 is nearly done. A dog at 15 cashes in without the aid of rum or gin. A cat in milk and water soaks, and then for 12 short years it croaks. A modest, sober, bone dry hen lays eggs for years and dies at 10. All animals are strictly dry, they sinless live, and swiftly die. But sinful, ginful, rum-soaked men survive for 70 years and 10. Some of us, the mighty few, stay pickled till we're 92. Whoever you are, thank you very much. The thing that we've been accused of in the show, among other things, is that we lack cultural tone. But tonight, we are about to dispel that accusation. The reference books tell us that dynamite was invented by a man called Alfred Nobel in the year 1867, and that is not strictly true. In actual fact, dynamite was invented 3 years earlier by a man called Giuseppe Bonavente.
Dynamite.
He invented it, but nobody ever knew. And what about the Mexican Revolutionary? Where would he be without the invention of explosives?
Hey, the old president, eh? This time I get him for sure. The big boom will go away. Boom! Oh, no places. No places to be in a safe place, too. El Presidente. Boom! One day, he's not gonna get a hit. Sure.
That hurt? You know, some of the guys I love to do are with people who talk like that. I love people who talk like that. You get a young gentleman just finished in Sandhurst, sent to his regiment, and he meets the CEO, and the CEO said, "What is your name?" He said, "Lieutenant Potterscoe, sir." "May I say welcome to the regiment, Lieutenant Potterscoe?" Once we've sat down and had a little chat, I will take you to the mess, eh? And we'll have a little drinkies, eh? What? Mm-hmm. What do you say about drinkies, eh? What? Mm-hmm. He said, "No, sir, I'm terribly sorry. I don't drink." He said, "You don't drink, what?" He said, "No, sir." Pity. Well, I tell you what we might do. We might introduce you to some of the rack officers in the regiment, and perhaps you and I could get together and take a little trip into town with a couple of these little goodies, eh? Mm-hmm. Have din-dins, and we can get to know... He said, "No, sir, I'm terribly sorry. I don't go out with girls." He said, "Oh, don't go out with girls? What is it?" He said, "No, sir." He said, "Oh, pity. You're not one of those, are you?" He said, "No, sir." He said, "Oh, pity." So what about humor in uniform? What about humor in uniform? As I said, what about humor in uniform?
All right, gentlemen, pay attention, please. As you can see, we are here. The enemy are there, and here.
You all understand the importance of this mission?
Sir.
None of us can afford to be taken alive. You all know what that means. We cannot carry the wounded. So if any of us are injured, it is up to the others to put a swift end to him. Oh! Cut! Cut your finger.
not what I had in mind.
There's a Chinese sniper out there somewhere, Sergeant, but I'm damned if I can see him.
He's got us pinned down.
We'll have to flush him out. There's only one thing to do.
What's that, sir?
Get Corporal Higgins to do his usual trick, will you?
All right. Be ready, Corporal Higgins.
I am that, sir.
I'm ready.
Ich oben die Außen, Deutschland, oben alles! Steady, Sergeant!
Well, it's actually, probably the young people won't know, but the older people, as you get older, the years seem to go by much quicker. They seem to flash by. You look there and you see your past going on and on. The years go away from you. And they say that a drowning man in the water sees his past in a matter of seconds.
Saintly man.
Yeah, have you ever noticed how important a part religion plays in our life? I mean, if it wasn't for religion, we wouldn't have sin. And if we didn't have sin, there'd be no fun in doing anything. I mean, if it wasn't for religion, think of all the gags we're missing. If it wasn't for religion, I'd be a straight actor. So far in the series, we have looked in practically every show for humor in religion. Tonight is no exception.
All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small. All things bright and beautiful.
Insecta kills them all. Good night, and God bless. What names have you chosen for the child?
Satan, Mephistopheles, Beelzebub, Lucifer.
The little devil. Welcome to St. Chad's of Berkeley Square. As you are all aware, the target for the restoration of our beautiful church was £140,000. I am terribly pleased to be able to tell you that we have reached £139,000. The last event in the campaign for the restoration of our beautiful church is the restoration bell ringing. And I think without any further ado, we should get on. Are you ready, Mr. Winthorpe? Yes. Off we go then. You probably noticed during the series, I've been wearing one of those things in the religious gags. They're called the beretta. And I've had a letter from a priest. I've had a few letters from priests. This is one of the nice letters. And he said to me, I've been watching the show, and he enjoys the show. He said, the only thing that is driving him mad that I've been wearing this all the way wrong way. I've had it back to front and sideways and everything else. And he said, there's only one way to wear it. You wear it with the two fins in the middle and the one on the right-hand side, like that. And the reason you have the thing on the right-hand side is to take the bloody thing off. Well, that's all right, providing you're not left-handed. Because then you go, hello there, Father, how are you? But that's what they say about it. It's called a beretta. I thought it was a bloody gun. Would you like that, please? Tell you a religious gag about a great number of different members of the clergy who feel kindly inclined to one another, and they feel that the relationship between the different religions should gather closer together. So they decided to take an aeroplane trip, an excursion, full of priests. clergymen, rabbis, the whole thing. And off they go. And up they go 40,000 feet, and one of the engines goes. And the second engine goes. And the third engine. The fourth engine goes. And for some reason, the good God looks after the plane, and they land. And the newspapers hear about it, and they dash to London Airport. And he stops a priest, and he said, "Sir, I represent one of the daily newspapers. Could you tell me what you felt when you knew that all the engines had gone?" He said, "I took out my rosary beads, and I prayed, knowing that God would look to his own." He said, "You are a Roman Catholic?" He said, "I am." And he said, another fellow, he said, "What did you do?" He said, "I myself took out the Church Times and did the crossword." He said, "What religion are you?" He said, "Anglican." And the third one, he said, and what did you do when you suddenly discovered that the engines were going?" He said, "I panicked. My mind just went, Gah!" He said, "What religion are you?" He said, "Episcopalian." He said, "You mean Episcopalian?" He said, "Not now." Cowboys, out there walking. Wyatt Earp, Wild Bill Hickok, Billy the Kid, Jesse James. I would have been Dangerous Black Dave. You know that me and my hombres were the most dangerous gang south of the Liffey? Loved to be in a cowboy. Even as children, we got a tape recorder and recorded a Western play. As kids. We read it off, all saying, "How you doing, Hank? I've come to town to look for the sheriff." "Why are you looking for the sheriff, Hank?" Which is great. Little Irish fellows, you play it back and it comes out, "How you doing, Hank? Why have you come to town? I've come to town to look for the sheriff." Oh, you get a cowboy goes. Hollywood. Or the Wild West, when I go to it's full of, how many times have you sat there and the fellow's been shot in a saloon? It's full of cliches. And he's lying there with blood pumping out of him and he's saying, Jesse? Jesse, baby, well, there's something I gotta say before I die. Jesse? What is that, Luke, baby? What do you gotta say before you die? I gotta say. We got the great rancher, and his son has come back from out east where he's been to college. And they're out on the range, and there's 9 million cows all about them, and the dust. And he says, "Son, a man can breed out here." Well, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. How many times have you heard that? What the hell does that mean? A man's got to do what a man has got to do. And there are some things a man must do alone. A Wild West, where men are men and women are women. That's not wild. The men were women and the women were men. I suppose Hollywood's impression of the Wild West can be summed up in one word, and that is cliché. And why should we be any different?
Okay, Dugan! We got the place surrounded! Don't be a mug, Dugan! You'll only finish up in Boot Hill! Okay, Dugan, that's 6 shots. Your gun is empty.
I always wondered why he was called Two-Gun Pete.
Dealer takes 1.
Back.
See ya. How's the kings? 4 aces. Want one more hand?
You got no more money.
I got my life.
Your life? You're joking.
I'm not joking, my life against the pot. Okay. What do you want to play? Draw, stud? What? No draw, no stud. Straight card cut. High card wins.
Straight cut.
Four. 8. You want to go doubles or quits?
Okay, Kincaid, we ain't gonna wait no longer for no judge. We're gonna hang you ourselves. Right out there, throw the rope across the beam.
Yes, I will.
Now, Zeke, put the noose around his neck.
You ain't so hot.
Right, man, take the strain. Okay, Kincaid, you better say your prayers. Okay, take away the chair. Maybe we'll wait for that judge after all.
Drink. Miscellaneous grouping, or a hodgepodge of items which are all sitting there. And this is the last show of the series, so basically it's the last chance that we have to show you these items. Because there's no sense in making sketches and doing sketches and working on them and developing them and getting angry and tired and sitting in the rain if we're not going to show them to you. But on the other hand, it might be better for the show if we didn't show them to you. But one must remember that all that glisters is not gold. And that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And that the camera does not lie. Therefore, to see is to believe. And the seeing eye, having seen, moves on. Not to mention the Holy See, the Irish Sea, the Red Sea, the Black Sea, the Sea of Galilee, and the BDC. Oh, for God's sake. Go to it.
Yes, very nice indeed. I can offer you £3,000.
Note 46, ladies and gentlemen, the Carly Ruby. There is a legend attached to this famous ruby, ladies and gentlemen, it being that anyone who touches it suffers the curse of Carly, the Indian goddess of vengeance. I'll just hold it up so you can see it better.
Doctor? Is it contagious? Doctor?
Boris, it is all arranged. When the president visits the new hospital, you will be in close proximity. Who will look for an assassin with a broken leg? Now, the rifle is encased in a plaster along the inside of the leg. All you have to do is aim your foot at the president, press this little switch here, bang! Now, would you like to try a shot at the target? Yeah. Master something about that recoil.
Next introduction will be done in a very high voice. You said that time waits for no man, which means that time is running out, which means if I don't hurry up, we will not get to the end of the show. Which means I'm not going to do an introduction for this, except to say, comedy in costume.
Fear not, my son. I shall not miss the apple.
Children of Israel, I, Joshua, have brought you unto the walls of Jericho. Be not afraid, O Israelites. With this horn and the power of God, I will bring down the walls of Jericho. Columbus, the men are frightened. They won't go on. Sailed too far west, and you sail clean over the edge of the world. Aye, Columbus, that's true. How many times must I tell you the world is round? There is no edge to the world.
My sleeping beauty, I have but to kiss her soft lips, and she shall wake.
Sir Oswald Fitzhurst! Sir Oswald! Ah, Sir Harold, what do you want with me? You're a knave and a dastardly swine! I challenge you to a duel! Here and now! I accept!
Coward. But a man walks up to another man. So tell me, is your name Brown?
Yes, it is. My name is Brown. Yes, thank you.
Tell me, did you go to New York some time ago? Just let me look at my diary, would you? Cities. New Orleans, New York. Yes, I did. He said, was it in June? He said, just one moment. June? Yes, it was in June. He said, did you by any chance travel on the Queen Elizabeth? He said, travel, just one moment, travel, yes, yes, Queen Elizabeth, yes, I did. He said, did you by chance meet a lady on that boat? Just one moment, lady. Yes, I did. Did you meet a blonde lady? Redhead, brunette, blonde. Yes, I did. I did meet a blonde lady on the Queen Elizabeth on my way. Yes, I did. He said, was her name Mrs. Jameson? People. Yes, it was Mrs. Jameson. He said, did you by any chance seduce her? He said, seduction, blonde. Yes, I did, blonde Mrs. Jameson. Yes, I did. He said, well, I am Mr. Jameson, and I don't like it. He said, opinions. He said, neither did I. The strange thing about humor is that you can never, if people are not in the mood to laugh, you can never really make them laugh. But if people are in the mood to laugh, you can make them laugh at any subject under the sun, even the most macabre. Thank you very much. And now it comes to my sadness, slightly, because it's the end of the show, and I have many people to thank, and I could sit here all night thanking them. But I think it's possible that I should thank members of the cast who have helped me to make the show a success. So may I ask you to put your hands together and to thank Mr. Simon Barnes, Mr. Peter Hawkins, Mr. Ronnie Brody, Michael Sharville Martin, and the nicest lad of the lot, Miss Jacqueline Clark. You might remember that during the last series, we had an old character called James the Butler, who died, and the last we saw of him was on his way up to the gates of heaven. That was a year ago, and at his pace, he might just be about reaching the gates of heaven. So for the last look, in the last item of the last show, one look at my friend James.
Who knocks upon the gates of heaven?
It is James, my lord.
James?
James, the old butler.
You are not due here. You are booked in the other place.
Oh, that was a